Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is Zalie and thank you so much for watching. Now today's video is going to be something completely new for me. I've been wanting to start this series for a little while and I thought I just need to bite the bullet and just do it. Just get in here and film it. Now I know that there are a lot of videos already like this out there on YouTube, but I really like the concept of it, so I wanted to film it for myself. So I have no idea what I'm going to call this video, but as I'm sure anybody who is a big lover of makeup realizes that there is so many product launches that it is impossible to keep up with how much makeup is currently released. And I love the idea of doing a video talking about all of the new products that are out and whether I'm interested or not interested in them. And I don't know, I really enjoy watching them and I really wanted to film one myself and just see how it went because, yeah, I love to talk about makeup, I love to try makeup, and I want to talk to you guys about all the new things that are out there. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this video and want to see me do it more regularly, then I would definitely be so interested in doing that. So please let me know down below if that is something that you would be interested in. And otherwise, let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about products that I'm really interested in. The very first thing that caught my attention was the new Natasha Denona Crystal Liquid Eyeshadows. I believe that is what they're called. I'll insert little pictures up here in the corner so that you guys can see. These are so stunning. Now, for somebody like me, I'm more of a natural girl and I love super easy looks. And I just absolutely love the shades and the swatches in this. I just think that they're so pretty, especially the shade Zone and Sienna. They are right up my alley. I'm the type of girl who just loves to like do that one eyeshadow quick look. And that's the thing that I love about these styles of eyeshadows is it really gives so much bang for your buck. So one eyeshadow, you buff it out and it looks like you've gone to all this effort and it's super minimal yet has such a bam in your face kind of effect, and I absolutely love that. And I feel like there's something for everybody in this range. You've got your super light shades to your really kind of deep dark purpley shade, that nightfall shade, which would be so nice on a night out, that really smoldering type of look. But yeah, I just love the idea of these liquid eyeshadows. I think the colors are absolutely stunning. And for me, like the way I would like to wear them, or how I do kind of wear this style of product is, yeah, just by buffing it all over the eyelid, whacking on some mascara or maybe some falsies and just calling it a day. And it really does just make it look like you've gone to so much effort, but you really haven't. So I was so intrigued by these eyeshadows when I saw them. I actually do believe that they are available right now, and I definitely feel like I will be picking at least one of these up. I think out of any, I'd probably pick up Sienna. I really love like a nice rich chocolate kind of color, and that glitter glimmer kind of shades that you see in there, just, I don't know, they really kind of pack a punch. So that would be right up my alley. And yeah, I love the shades. I think it would be so cool if they done a shade extension range on this eventually, because yeah, that style of eyeshadow is right up my alley. I'm all about that minimal kind of easy look. So the next product launch that I was so interested in is by MAC. This is the MAC Love Me lipsticks. Now they introduced 23 shades, 23, so a massive collection, and these are infused with argan oil and they're a satin finish. I love your traditional lipstick bullets. I really don't ever wear liquid lipsticks. I don't really buy those at all anymore. It's just not what I'm into. I'm more of a gloss or your traditional type of lipstick bullet type of girl, and I just think that there are so many amazing shades in this. Some really nice deep berries, and it's winter over here in Australia, so so nice. I can definitely see myself wearing some of those. The shade Mason Rogue, I think it's called, looks great. And then there's also the shade Undercovers, looks really nice. Daddy's Girl, which they're more nudie type of shades. Tree Blaze looks like a really nice, just natural type of everyday look. E for Effortless. There's just so many really, really pretty shades in this range, and they look really, really nourishing. And the fact that they're infused with argan oil makes me think that there's this like would glide on the lips, just so soft. I don't know how the wear time would be, especially with that argan oil in there. They're definitely not like a super matte. Well, they definitely don't look like super matte in your face type of lipsticks. Like the pigmentation might be you might have to build it up to kind of get it there, and they might wear off super fast. But I love the packaging, I love the colors, I love the concept behind it. I love that they're infused with argan oil, and I just think that the 23 shades that they've released, they look amazing. You've got a lot of mostly nudes, reds and purples, and I just think that that is really something for everyone who doesn't love a good nude, a good red, or a good nice berry kind of purple color. So, and there's such a variety there that it doesn't matter whether you have super light skin or whether you've got beautiful dark skin. There really looks like to be a color for everyone. So I'm definitely eyeing off this collection, and I feel like when it is released in Australia, I will definitely pick up at least 1 or 2 shades in this collection. There's not any that I look at in there and I think, oh, you know, they're just all such stunning shades. And MAC makes amazing lipsticks. That is one thing that they've always done well. I own so many of their lipstick bullets. When I saw this release, I was like, I love that. And I love that they're always kind of bringing out new formulas, new shades. MAC does lipsticks so well, so I'm so excited about this. Now, speaking of lip products, Maybelline has also just brought out 6 new glosses. Now, these are in collaboration with SummerMcKeen, and they are 6 ultra glossy lip glosses. So it's a limited edition collection featuring 6 neutrals, nudes to pink shades in an ultra glossy finish that reflects summer's always on the go beauty routine. I love these shades. They're really pretty. Most of them are nudes, and more than anything, I think the shade Barefoot and Tan Lines just look so pretty. I don't really like Heat Wave, if I'm being honest, and I don't know about Bronzed Up, and the other two, they're nice, but it's really Barefoot and Tan Lines. When I saw these, I was like, oh, they're so pretty. They look like they have a little bit of glimmer, not glitter, but it's like a nice glimmer kind of look that they have to it, and it just looks so pretty. And because they're drugstore, you know they're going to be affordable. The packaging is also super cute as well, and yeah, I just love these shades. I'm just so happy that gloss is coming back in again. I love a good gloss. I have a gloss on today. I love these ones that have those slight little undertone to them. You can wear them on top of another lipstick, you can wear them alone. They're just so universal, and I really love these shades. And I love a good drugstore lip gloss. I love drugstore products in general, so I was so excited when I saw this. I think the colors are great. It is limited edition, so if you are interested, you'd have to snag this up fast. But those 2 shades in particular, Barefoots and Tan Lines, were just right up my alley. I love the glimmer that the glosses have. I just think that's so pretty. Makes lips look so juicy, and it doesn't look like thick and chunky, like not a big thick chunky glitter. I really don't like that in a lip gloss, but this looks like just that nice glimmer, that really kind of juicy kind of pout effect that you'd get from this type of formula. So yeah, I'm so excited. I think that if this is released in Australia, because a lot of the time products aren't, I would definitely be picking this up. So the next product launch that I was so interested in is by BH Cosmetics. So they are adding to their travel palette collection. Now, they released 2 eyeshadow palettes and a blush and a highlight palette. So I'm probably interested in one of the palettes over the other, but I just think both of them are really, really beautiful. So the first one that they brought out was Beautiful in Barcelona. So it looks like they've got some really, really nice combination of mattes and a lot of shimmers in this as well. So, and they look super pigmented in the swatches that I've seen. So this first palette has a lot of like really dark, deep tones in it, as opposed to the other palette that they released, which was Summer in St Tropes. And this one's got a lot of bright kind of colors, really fun colors in there. So not as much depth in this palette as opposed to the other one. But I think this is great because depending on whether you're somebody who loves to play with color or you're somebody who's a little bit more neutral, there is something there for everyone. For me, I'm particularly eyeing off the first palette, Beautiful in Barcelona. The shades are just more up my alley. You've got those deep browns, you've got those dark blues, you've got a lot of glimmer kind of glittery shades in there, a few mattes, more shimmers than mattes, but that's okay. You've still got your shade like Carnation and Dulce, I don't really know how to pronounce that one, Stone, so you do definitely have something there to build up the transition. And then you've got those beautiful, really beautiful colors like Fiesta and Vacay, Picasso, just some beautiful, beautiful shades. So I'm really eyeing this one off. I absolutely love the color tones, the color, just the whole concept of this palette. Like I really don't think like there's anything missing. You've got your variation from your mattes to your shimmers, and you've got some light, you've got some dark. They are missing a black, but I have other black eyeshadows in my collection. So that's the only thing that I could say is really missing, is probably just that little bit more variation, but otherwise all round it is a pretty great palette. And then the other palette, St Tropes, is just not really for me. I just know that I wouldn't really use this shade because I'm not somebody who wears a lot of bright colors. But if you are, there's some beautiful shades in here. You've got your yellow, you've got your pink, you've got your peach, you've got your blue, and the variation of light blue to dark blue. You've got those beautiful shimmery purples, and I don't know, I just feel like this palette's pretty diverse too. Like you've got a lot more mattes in this one as opposed to shimmers. If you were somebody who likes color, I think that you'd get a lot from this palette. But yeah, definitely the other one is more up my alley. And then you've got the blush and highlighting palette, which is called Glowing in Grease. So you've got your 3 blushes and then your 3 highlights. Once again, this looks pretty diverse because your highlighters, there's 3 different shades and they look light to kind of dark skin tone. So you could really use this no matter what your skin tone is. And then you've got your 3 blush shades, your peach, your pink, and then your more deep, dark terracotta kind of burnt shades. So I actually really like this blush and highlighting palette as well. The swatches though, the blushes look like they've got a little bit of shimmer to them. I don't mind a shimmery blush, but I do probably prefer a matte blush, so it'd be interesting to see what that is like. And I probably wouldn't use that middle shade of a highlighter. I don't really like colored highlights. I generally go for like a champagne kind of color or a light gold, but otherwise I feel like when it comes to a palette, if you're using, you know, 80% of the palette, then that's a pretty good. I don't think you'll ever get a palette where you're gonna 100% use every single shade. So BH Cosmetics is super affordable. They always bring out some killer palettes. I own a few eyeshadow palettes from BH myself, and the formula is super amazing, and they always knock it out of the park. So yeah, I was super impressed when I saw this. And there's something for everyone in this, whether you want something bright, you want something a little bit more muted. So yeah, but that first eyeshadow palette, the Beautiful of Barcelona, I can't wait to pick that one up. Now my last product that I wanted to talk about in the eyeing category is actually by MAC. So MAC has just released some new scents in their Fix Plus range. Now I'm a big lover of Fix Plus. That was the very first setting spray that I ever brought, and it's just so diverse because not only can you use it to kind of set your face, but it works so great as an adhesive. If you've ever got an eyeshadow that's maybe not performing the way you like, I just like to get my brush, squirt it with a little bit of Fix Plus, go back in, and it just makes such a difference. And who doesn't love all the different scents? And they've also brought them out in little minis as well. So I was loving that when I saw that. I'm currently using a coconut scented one by MAC, and I just absolutely love it. I really like Fix Plus. I think it is an amazing setting spray. There's definitely other setting sprays out there that will probably hold your makeup in place a little longer than Fix Plus, but I find Fix Plus really does just settle all those powders down, and you do get that diversity out of it because you can use it for so many other things. So the new scents that they brought out are, we've got watermelon. Honestly, I wouldn't go anywhere near the watermelon one because I hate the scent of watermelon. I hate watermelon in general. So that one, no, is not for me. And I honestly probably wouldn't go near the pineapple one either. I'm not a big fan of pineapples. I would stick away from those ones, but the cucumber, the white tea, and the peony, oh, I just think that they would smell so good. I can imagine the cucumber one would be so fresh. And even the white tea one, I'd be so intrigued to see what that one smells like. And I actually saw, which got me so excited, so MAC is also releasing an SPF. So MAC's Fix Plus SPF with 30 sun spray. I absolutely love this. If there's one thing that I could say like I'm a bit of an advocate for, and I always talk about it, is to use sunscreen. Sunscreen is going to be your best friend, especially when we think of anti-aging. Literally, you need to protect your skin, you need to protect your face, you need to have sunscreen on. Whenever you walk out that door, you should be putting your sunscreen on. The sun just does so much damage to the skin and can make you age so much faster. So for me, I'm a big believer in SPF. That's the one thing, no matter what, I cannot live without in my skincare routine. And so when I saw that MAC was releasing an SPF in a Fix Plus, I just love the concept of that. I just think it's so cool to be able to get your Fix Plus, spritz your face, and know that you're getting that extra protection. I just absolutely love that. I think it's such a cool concept. This is the first setting spray that I've ever heard of that has SPF or is dedicated specifically to SPF. So yeah, good job to MAC, because I think that this is such a great idea. I will definitely be picking this one up, even on days where I'm not using makeup, just to be able to spritz this on my face, especially if it comes in a little mini, you can put it in your bag. I will definitely be picking that one up. Now, there was, of course, a few things that are upcoming to be released that I thought could be a little bit of a hard pass. Now, the first product is actually by Beauty Blender. So this is called the Beauty Blender Glass Glow Highlight. Now, to me, I look at this and all I think of is Vaseline in a jar. I've tried this trend before. I've tried so many products where it's that really like glossy glow, and it doubles up. You can use it on your lips, you can use it on your eyes, you can use it on your cheeks. And to me, every single formula that I've used is just a sticky mess. It doesn't work out. I don't like it. You know, maybe Beauty Blender will absolutely knock it out of the park, but for me, I'm not for this trend. I don't like it. You can literally get Vaseline and do the exact same thing, but for me, it's not for me. I don't like that style of highlighting. I much prefer to have a highlight like that I have on today and a powdered or a really nice cream. But for as far as that glossy kind of dewy, almost sweat looking kind of product that they're bringing out, I know a few brands have done this. It's just not for me. I don't like it. I've never seen one executed really well, and it's just not for me. I don't like it. So I definitely, when I saw that it was going to be such a big hard pass for me, I won't be picking that up. I really like the primers that Beauty Blender just recently brought out. I have a few of those, but as far as this Gloss Glow highlighter, it's going to be a pass from me. Another product release that I was really disappointed by was by Zoeva. So Zoeva just have released their Summer Glow collection, and honestly, I look at it and I just think it's a bit boring. Like, their eyeshadow palette has 6 shades, and I don't know, it's just nothing about it like screams at me that it's interesting. We've seen the shades before, nothing special there. And then the highlights, so you've got one that's like a peach, a really pink, a more of a mauve shade, and then a goldy kind of shade. Once again, like I said earlier, I'm just not into those colored highlights. I just don't think they're flattering. So when I saw that, I was just like, a bit of a pass there for me. Also looks a little chalky and dusty. That's not the style of highlight that I generally like. And then they also brought out some liquid highlights as well. And when I'm talking about things that I like and things that I don't like, or things that I think would be interesting, I try to think as a whole. Like, I own a lot of makeup. I uploaded around 9 months ago my makeup collection, and when I think of things that I'd be willing to add to my collection and things that I'm not, sometimes too the things that I'm not is because maybe I already own a lot of that. So it'd have to be something that really kind of piqued my interest to be like, oh yeah, I definitely want that. Or I just want to constantly add value and add things that I don't have and things that I know that I'm going to get a lot of use out of. And for me, even the liquid highlighters, like, I mean, I kind of use liquid highlighters, but mostly powdered. So when I look at these shades, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I'd much prefer to use like a glowy kind of primer, a glowy foundation, and then just pinpoint like a highlight that I like, rather than kind of going with those really, I'm not really down for that trend where you just cover your face in liquid highlighter. It's not for me. So I don't know, this whole collection is just a little bit of a pass. I'm not really into the eyeshadow palette. I just think it's a little boring. I don't really wear a lot of pinks and things either, so there's already 2 shades in that palette that I wouldn't use. And Zoeva has brought out some amazing collections in the past, but this summer collection, the Summer Glow collection, is just not for me. So I definitely will be passing on that one. So now the very last product that is going to be a pass from me is by Iconic London. I've actually never tried anything by Iconic London. There are definitely a few things that have piqued my interest. So I saw that they've just released, this is the Iconic London Brow Silk. So this comes with a particular brush, and then as well as what looks like a bit of a wax. So what this is, or what it says, is that it's inspired by the old Hollywood trick of using soap to set brows in place, adapt to the look you love, from fluffy to feathered to groomed and sleek. So I don't know, when I saw this, it's just like, I like a good fluffy kind of feathered brow. This looks pretty intense, but honestly for me, this is just one of those things where you can also use so many other like cheap affordable products to achieve the exact same results. So this retails for, I believe it was $28, that's 28 US dollars. And I just feel like there's so many other things that you can use that literally will get that exact same effect. If you have like some hair gel, hair wax even at home, you can literally just get your spoolie, brush your brows up, same thing. You can pack your brush down with a lot of hairspray, brush them up, same thing. So I'm sure the product works really well, but for me, I'm just like, I can get that same look for so much cheaper. And I don't know, I just kind of thought, I get why they brought it out. That really feathered kind of brow is really on trend right now, but I don't know, it's just a bit of a pass for me. I have some other products that I like, some other brow gels that will kind of give a similar look to that, maybe not as intense as the product as the photos that they're displaying all over Instagram, but this is kind of a fad. It is a trend. Like, I don't know how long it'll stick around for, especially that really like super feathered type of brow. And I also think that you have to have the right type of brow to be able to pull off this look anyway. If you're not somebody who has a lot of brow hairs or overly full brow, personally in my opinion, I just think like the style doesn't really work. And not to mention, you of course can do it for so much cheaper with products that you already have at home. So when I saw it, I get the concept behind it. It is really cool, but yeah, I don't know, bit of a hard pass for me. So that was it, guys. This is my very first video talking about all the new product releases, what I'm interested in and what I'm not. I have no clue at this stage what I'm going to be calling this series, and I really hope you guys enjoy, because I really would like to do this more often. I don't know whether I'll do it like a once a fortnight thing, once a month, once a week. You guys let me know what you'd like to see. And let me know, do you agree, disagree with any of my opinions? Let me know things that you've been eyeing off recently, or things that you think you would definitely hard pass. So okay guys, that's it from me today. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my opinions on new product releases. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.